Well, this year, things are different. We have a historic election here.
Losing in 2004 was a huge wake-up call.
He inspires change, that the system should change, and that we will be a part of that change.
I want to be able to tell my children that I helped elect the first president of color to the United States, a president who made historic change.
Hi, I'm Yul Kwan and I'm the winner of Survivor Cook Islands. I'm here today in Union Square in San Francisco to try to chart what's going on in the Asian American youth political movement. A lot of people here are gathered today because they're here to support Barack Obama. So I'm here today to talk to them and get some of their views about why they support his candidacy and why they're getting so excited about his run for the presidency.
This is the first time that I'm really putting myself out here to identify myself with a candidate. I'm a passionate person, but I haven't often found myself passionate about a political leader. I tend to be a little bit cynical about what our government can do for us and how sincere people are.
I spend 7 days a week, like when I'm not at work, like working on the Obama campaign because I believe in him so much.
I haven't voted in the last couple of elections, and this is the first time I've really been involved in anything political.
I think the stakes are really high this time. I mean, it's gotten higher ever since 2000.
Now, was Barack Obama one of the reasons that made you turn on to politics this year? And what is it about him that makes politics different for you?
The way he speaks and the way he can relate to people transcends race, gender, class, age in a way that no other candidate has.
After college, he chose to be a community organizer. After law school, he chose to be a civil rights lawyer. He has spent his life pushing for change and to fight for everyday and ordinary people. And I believe that's what he's going to do when he gets to Washington.
Now, speaking as an Asian American, what is it about Obama's message or his policies that really speaks to our community and you think can make a difference for us?
He doesn't talk diversity or preach diversity. He is diversity. He recognizes diversity and he recognizes difference.
He brings this diverse background to the presidency, raised in Hawaii, born of an immigrant parents, of a biracial background. He's the only candidate who ever lived in Asia.
You know, we've seen like a lot of racially divisive issues come up, and I think that we're at a point where we really need somebody who's not afraid to address those issues and to bring people together and not further like the divides between people.
In politics today in this country, a lot of the people that have power are from the same race, class, and kind of social standing, and I think that Barack brings something really new and different.
Why do you think in the APA community people have not been politically involved, and do you feel like things are going to change this year?
A lot of it has to do with immigrant experience, especially for the APA community and like second generation experience, and recognizing that there's a long history of silence. And I think this election, as from what I've seen, has incited a lot of voicing.
Kind of my thoughts on this would be due to the fact that probably previous generations like our parents and from before, they just want us to kind of assimilate to a certain extent but not stick our necks out there. They don't want us to rock the boat. I really think someone like Barack Obama becoming president really changes the view of who could be president. I mean, I have a young daughter, and I feel like if he's elected president, I could honestly tell her, yes, you could be president someday.
And what is it about the way he speaks that really resonates with you?
It's almost beyond just the text of the words. He communicates with you almost in a much deeper level than any other politician that I've ever heard.
When he gave the Iowa speech after the tremendous victory, I think that's going to be a turning point. And when he wins the White House, I think people will point to that victory as inspiring, but also ensuring confidence that many of us have in his campaign.
After New Hampshire, when he talked about, people tell us that we can't do this, we can't make a difference, we can't, take the world as it is and make it into the world as it should be. And he told everybody out there, yes, we can. And I really believe in that. Yes, we can. That is the chant of the workers. And I think that's the chant today, that we really can if we all believe and we do our part.
So we've heard today from a number of young Asian American activists who've come out to support Barack Obama. And we hear some of the same common themes from each one of them. They believe that Obama is a unifier. They believe that he has the background, and especially the multi-ethnic background, to really relate to a lot of different minorities. They believe that he has a message of hope and inspiration that really resonates with people who have historically not been part of the political process and have usually felt disenchanted with the partisan politics of the past. So for a lot of APAs in this community, it appears that Barack Obama is someone that they see as a symbol of hope and someone who can represent their voices within the national debate and for this country.